afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the FFC show. My name is Calum, and I'm the voice of Flow Fight Club. And today I'm joined by Jovan Majstorović, fighting out a GB top team.
I'm gonna have to correct you there. I'm sorry.
Why?
It's not Jovan Majstorović. Yeah, like obviously, I know it's hard. I've got one of them Eastern European names in it, but it's like the J's are pronounced as Y, so it's Jovan Majstorović.
Jovan Majstorović.
There you go, Jovan Majstorović.
Perfect. Jovan, fighting out a GB top team. You've been competing on the FFC card at the end of the month, 80 kilo K1 bout. So this bout is sponsored by Forbidden Supplements. So these boys are going to be fueled, ready for battle May 26th. So Jovan, please let the people know who you are. Give us a little background. What's your story?
Okay, so my name is Jovan Majstorović. Obviously, I was just covered now. I'm 22. I fight out GB top team and GK1 striking. Yeah, man. There's nothing much for me to say, man. I just do this shit full time, innit? Like I just do it full time, and I do PTs on the side to help me support my dream, and you know what I mean? Like just fucking fighting, training, doing me, innit?
So you're doing a K1 bout. Is this is K1 your like primary style, or what else have you dabbled in?
Do you know what it is? Like I've fought MMA and I've fought K1 before. Like I started initially kickboxing when I was 13. And I've just done like a shit ton of interclubs like while I was a kid and stuff.
When we say kickboxing, are we talking like satin trousers above the waist? Are we talking
not traditional. No, not traditional. Like K1 style kickboxing and Thai. Like I trained a lot of Thai and K1 style kickboxing. So yeah, and I like done a lot of interclubs with them when I was a kid and stuff. And I always wanted to fight and stuff, but then parents made me pick like between football and fighting when I was like in year 11, thinking I was gonna fucking sit down and revise. But they still like basically my dad made me like pick football, and I had like a little 2-year break from fighting and shit, and then that didn't really work out. And I was like, fuck this, I miss violence.
Rather keep people's heads than balls, innit?
What's that?
Rather keep people's heads than balls.
Yeah, literally, man. Literally, I'd rather kick people in the head, man. It's way more fun. So kicking balls is fun, but
so talk me through. So you did interclubs and then had a bit of a break, and you said you fought MMA. So what is your what's your experience within K1? How many fights have you had?
Well, I've had one K1 fight, and I'm 1-0. That was I fought last year on Victory Fights, which is down in like Brighton.
Yep.
Yeah, so I fought on that. My debut, like I fought the hometown boy, like his coach was the promoter of the show, Kenny, in it. Third round TKO and corner stoppage in one. So
perfect. Easy as you like.
And I'll be real with you. I don't fuck with the judges, innit? I'm not trying to leave this fight to the judges. I'm just trying to fucking go in there and absolutely fuck him up as soon as I can. Like I want to go there and just fucking knock him out. I don't want to fuck around. Like I'm coming for violence, innit? Like I'm like now where he cannot take me down. Whereas in MMA they can take me down and hold me against the cage. He has to stand in front of me. Yeah. So I am coming to fucking kill him. Like I'm coming for a fight. Like I'm ready. I'm fucking ready to go. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's nothing personal against him. And it's like after the fight, we'll be boys and whatever. We'll have a chat. We'll have a drink or whatever.
Yes.
But right now, I'm fucking in competition mode, innit? So it's like I'm just ready to fucking go at any point, innit?
Your attitude is exactly what I want. Exactly what I want to hear. So you've done MMA as well. Is this amateur MMA?
Yeah, amateur. Obviously.
Nice. So how many MMA fights have you
had? I've had 4 MMA fights. My MMA record's like 1-3.
Nice.
But that's just because I haven't padded my record. Like I've fought fucking hard fights, man. Like obviously my first fight, I fought like some random guy for my first fight, but that's like everyone fights someone shit for the first fight. And then the 3 guys I fought after that, man, all of these guys have regional belts now, man. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So like I feel battle tested. I know I'm battle tested for amateur right now. Maybe not for pro. Like I want to get a bit more battle tested before I turn pro and shit. But right now for amateur and for kickboxing, especially kickboxing where he can't take me down. Oh, he's fucked. And I think we're doing no shinnies as well. That's what I understood from me and Tom.
Nice.
So amateur, no shinnies. Oh my God.
I have the exact same thing as you, of where I had my first one, it was easy. First amateur MMA fight, easy. Second one, had the set, like I had changed opponent, and then I ended up fighting this boy from like Ireland who was like 5-0, and then like ended up getting kicked in the dick, and then fight ended. After he fought me, he fought like 3 more times in a month, has gone pro, and is like 4-0 at pro, knocking everyone out. And I'm like, at least I didn't get knocked out. Like,
no, you know what it is though? It's like when you Sorry, I'm eating with my mouth full, innit? My bad. But
No,
my
no, no.
mom's gonna watch this and be
Eat.
like, "What
Trust
the
me, you're
fuck?"
good. We'll
No,
talk
it's not
about
that.
what you're eating afterwards.
Listen, my missus and my mum will watch this and they'll get onto me for eating with my mouth full, innit? And I'm gonna get fucking hiding when I go home. I don't get breaks. I go home, my mum gives me a hiding. I go to my girl's house, she gives me a hiding too.
Bro, trust me. But it's them kind of women that push you forwards. Because I get the same thing
No,
off my missus and the
100%,
same thing off
man.
my mum.
No,
Same thing.
100%, man. Look, like obviously, I don't know how much of this, you know, like I lost my pops back in like lockdown one
All
and
right.
shit, and I was bare close to my pops and shit. So it's like now all I have in my life is like the only parent I have is my mum.
Yeah, of
So like I have to look after her, I have to listen to her, and I have to just
course.
honor my dad, you know, and just be like the man in the house because I'm technically the man in the house, even though I'm young. I've had to step up to the plate and shit, but
No,
it's
of
cool.
course.
You know, and obviously me and my miss have been together for like what, just over a year and a half. So but that's a new step for me. It's like first
Yeah.
proper serious adult relationship and shit. So
It
yeah,
changes
man,
you.
like I can't lie. Yeah, it changed you definitely, man. That changing my mindset completely.
Yeah.
Like I remember like before I was as responsible as I am now, I believe anyway. Like, I
Yeah.
used to be reckless, man. I used to like do stupid shit. And then now like my mom keeps me in check, my missus keeps me in check. It's all right, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
There's a
just go to the
saying of
gym.
where everyone always says like the man's the head of the family. But
Yeah, but the woman's the
I like
neck.
woman's the neck. Exactly. There's no way.
Yeah,
There's no other way it's
we
gonna
say
happen.
that in my country as well. We say it in my country as well. We say it all the time.
Women make things work. Women make things run.
Now
So
listen, man, I'll be real with you, yeah. Like behind every successful man, I believe is a very
oh,
strong woman. And I
of
feel
course.
like with the right woman by your side, you
Conquer the
can
world.
achieve great things, you know what I mean? But if you have a woman that's just gonna give you stress and all this shit, then it's like it's kind of shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she should be your piece.
Yeah, literally she should
Yeah.
be my well, she is my piece more times, sometimes not. But you know what, when she isn't my piece, I've deserved it, you know what I mean? Like I just me being
I had the storm, but if
crazy.
you step your toe into that storm, boy.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, 'cause obviously my missus, she's from Serbia. She's from my country, because like
Oh,
I just it's easy. So I don't want to like have a cultural barrier between me and my girl and her family and that. So like, she's from my country, so she's fucking just as crazy as I am, if not worse.
yep. Bro, my missus is Arab and just explosive personality.
But them ones there are the most entertaining, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, trust me. So the three, you're 1-3 MMA, 1-0
Uh-huh.
K1. So
K1,
are we
yeah.
looking? What are we looking at? Give me the roadmap. So we're going after this. Let's say you go out there, smoke him, left hook him clean. First 30 seconds, we're done. What's the roadmap after that? What are we looking at? Because
Do you know,
GB, I
I
know
wouldn't.
GB top team. You got some real good guys down there. You got like Nathaniel Woods down there. I know Shane Campbell trains down there MMA wise. Like, what are we saying? Where are we going? Are we looking more at focusing on MMA and like dabbling in
I'll tell you what it
kickboxing?
is, yeah.
Or
My end goal is obviously MMA because I
yeah,
just want to pursue it. Then I believe anyway, like I believe that to be like the most complete fighter you can be, you have
yeah,
to do whatever you want to do, whether that's striking wise or grappling wise, whatever you want to do, you have to do it at the highest level in a rule set where it allows
yeah.
everything. It allows
That
grappling,
no
that's
one can have the
like
excuse of, well, if I was allowed to do this, then I would
yeah.
beat you.
Yeah, do you
I
know what I'm
hate
saying?
that
Like, cause like
excuse.
you had the opportunity. Like, you can
Yeah,
just sit there and
do
shut
it
the
then.
fuck up. It's like even me, like my last fight, yeah, my opponent tried to take me down. I think he took me down like 3 times in the fight. I got straight back up, but he held me against the cage the whole fight. I'm
Yeah,
out here saying to everyone like, he sniffed my balls, he's gay, he's this, he's that,
yeah.
yeah. But
He's
like
not good at it.
at the end of the day, I didn't separate him off the cage, so that's
Yeah,
still my fault. So I've
yeah,
had to learn from that, and that's the lesson I took. That's what I'm saying. Like the end goal for me is MMA, but right now, like I was saying this yesterday to one of my boys. We was walking to like the train station and shit. And I was telling him, he was asking me like, bro, like you should fight more MMA, you should focus on MMA and that. And I was like, no, like my focus is on MMA, but I
yeah,
still want to hone in my striking more. Like my striking, like I believe my striking's good, but it's not as good
yeah,
as I want it to be. Like I still want to test it on fight night with certain things so that I know when I go and fight MMA, I don't have to think about setting this up. My
yeah.
body just knows how to set it up from the angle I'm at and everything. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the exact same. It's the reason why I was going to fight on this card as well, but life and things like that have got in the way, and I've decided to
No, of
pursue other
course,
bits. But
of course, of
I'm the
course.
exact same. And the reason why I'm taking this year off to do like the opposite of where I'm doing a lot of jiu-jitsu, a lot of grappling, of where because I keep ending up in positions where I'm taking people down and I'm not submitting them because I'm making silly errors. And I'm like, I want to eradicate those errors. So when I do take someone down, I can strangle you and we're done. your thumbs
Of
over the
course,
screen.
yeah.
Your thumbs over the.
Oh shit! Sorry.
You're just like slowly like I'm gonna just
Yeah, literally. Just blocking out and no face, no case.
And then and that's the same thing I wanted to like because I feel like it's good to to put a feather in each bow that you've got because then when you get to
100%.
when you get to MMA again, you've sharpened each of your tools and then you can put them together in a new way. Because I feel like a lot 100%. Of the guys nowadays, and you hear like a lot of the coaches will say like, "Oh, you should go to an MMA gym and just train MMA," and I'm like, yeah. But there's still time and space to like individualize your skill set. Like no 100% just goes and just all you do is play games.
Yeah.
And all you do is game situations. Yeah. Everyone does like you do your striking drills, you do your shooting drills, you do everything small.
Defensive drills, setups. Yeah.
And then you put it together. And I feel like because MMA is such like a new sport, we're still learning on how to do things. And there's no formula yet.
Yeah, do you know what it is? Like, you gotta think of it this way, man. Like, MMA only really got big like when McGregor came on the scene, really.
Oh yeah, people say it's 30 years old. It ain't. Like
it's 30 years old from when the sport originated, but if we're looking at it from like clout wise and shit, it's only really 10 years old.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because
I remember back in school, I remember back in school, I was a kid, like that's when I started training. Like that's why I got into all of this shit. Innit? Like I just like I loved McGregor. Yeah, I loved McGregor to bits, and I'm actually naturally a lefty.
Yeah, same.
He's a lefty. Yeah, like my natural southpaw and shit, and I'm like, oh, this guy's fucking sick. Like I need to do what this guy's doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, bro, I can't lie. I'm so fucking fried in my brain, bro. I just finished saying I was waffling. I don't know what the fuck I was saying.
Nah, you're on. Keep going, keep cooking. You're good. I understand exactly what you're saying. The McGregor boom
has like... I just forgot what I said, didn't it? That's what it is. I was talking through it, and I forgot
the McGregor boom and how MMA has like got to a new height as where you'll see like every Tom, Dick, and Harry down the street knows what MMA is. But I remember back in the day of where like I'm a little bit older than you.
UFC.
I'm 27. I'm a little bit older than you. Of where like I remember being at school and people would show you like a really like horrible like video on Facebook, and it will be of like Anderson Silva or something of him like front kicking someone. You're like, no way, this is fake, or something like that. Or like, do you remember? This was back in the. Do you remember the film Never Back Down?
Oh yeah.
And Never the video that came out that like a crowd video, and everyone was like, "This is real. This is real. This is real." And it was not like a crowd video from house party. Yeah. And people were talking about it from there, and like it's come along. But in the States, it was bigger. But here, since the McGregor boom, like you see now, there's 3 or 4 gyms in small towns. Like I'm from a relatively small town, and there's like 2 or 3 gyms here, and there's like beef between the gyms. And I'll drop in places. I know everyone, and I used to kickbox down one when I was a kid, and I'll go in like I'll spar or whatever there. And some of the people will be like, "Oh yeah, you're from the Hodger Gracie Academy," and I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, where do you think we are? Why are you making beef for no reason?" Like, and they'll be like their 3rd week into cardio kickboxing and be like, "Oh yeah, do you want to go and spar?"
That's what I don't agree with, innit? Like all of this gym beef bullshit. Yeah, I think it's just fucking bollocks. Like the MMA scene is so small, especially like the fighting mode in general in the UK is so small. Everyone knows everyone. Like,
just be friends.
I went to corner my mate just on a weekend up at SFX in Telford. It was like karate combat, innit?
Yeah.
Right there, I think they're the first promotion I've done like a karate combat type of competition in the UK. Yeah. Like it was fucking sick, man. And we're there in the change room, and I'm chatting to like a bunch of guys, and he was like, "Oh, like where'd you train?" And I was like, "Yeah, GB Top Team." He was like, "Oh, do you know this guy? Do you know that guy?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Bro, how do you know him?" He's like, "Oh, I used to train with da. And this mate, he's like from like Northampton. I'm just like, "Oh shit!" Like, I'm from London. You're from fucking Midlands. Like, what the fuck do we have? Man. Why? What business do we have having mutuals? But when people like do all this like gym beef nonsense shit, it's just bullshit, man. Like, you just wanna. Like me personally, I've always like been a fan of like cross training and
I want to train
getting different work with different people. Yeah, literally. Like, I feel like you can learn something of everyone, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like I always say that I get punched in the head way too much to voluntarily go out of my way to cause beef to get punched in the head. Like
literally,
I've got no time for it. I've got no time. Yeah. Just be nice. It's way easier.
Yeah, like it's not hard, man. Like people, I don't know, man. You know what? Some people just get too caught up in this, and you know what? When it's easier said than done, but you know, like when emotions on the line in a fight and this and that, and you're cornering against that guy, and he's cornered against you, and he's beat you, how many times and shit. But I personally believe all of this gym beef shit, yeah, the coaches are responsible for it, but the coaches should always have their all of their fighters in check. Like all of their fighters in check, man. Do you know what I mean?
Because I feel like everyone needs to get you need to G-check everyone of being like, keep your ego good. Like I'm all for it. Have like back yourself, be the man. But once in the competition, that's fine. But afterwards, as soon as that final bell goes, no matter what the result is, everyone shakes hands. Everyone have a cuddle, go have a drink. If you drink, go drink. Man. If not, do something. Everyone be together. That's what it is.
Of course.
That's what
literally. I agree, man. I have the same mentality, man. Like I've not had no animosity towards my opponents.
Yeah.
Not even my last opponent, man. Like he just held me for all 3 rounds, and the end of the 3rd round, like I slipped, and then I literally slipped in the fucking cage, and he ended up getting onto like my back, and he still didn't fucking do anything. He just like punched me for the last 10 seconds, and he started screaming, and he's bare gassed. Then I spoke to him after the fight and shit. Like I came up to him and chatting to him, and he was like, "Yeah, like that. You're bare strong, and I was just like, I was thinking to my head, like, a bit of a prick. But like, you know what? It's settled in. Like, I would love to fight him again, and I really want to fight him again.
Yeah.
But the beef's settled. I don't need to be a cunt. Like, I'm gonna be cool with him. If we fight again, then it's a different story.
Well, I'll speak to the promoter at FFC. I think we're going to try and do MMA next one round. See if we can get you both on board. Let's line up a rematch. Let's line it up.
Yeah, I don't mind, but I just want a bigger cage, man. The last I fought on Bloodline Fight Series, man.
Horrible, man.
Man, I fucking hate them, man. Do you know what? Like, you know, like Chris.
You know what's weird as well, right? I thought my last one, it was not the size of the cage wasn't small, but weirdly, because the ceiling was so low, it made me feel like I was like tiny. Like I couldn't, I don't have any space. And everywhere else I fought in places with really high ceilings, so it don't, like I feel like I've got loads of room. And it's the weirdest thing in your head. Like the size of the cage hasn't changed, but because everything else feels small, I was like, this is so.
But you know what it is, yeah, like all of that shit, man. All of that's just experience, man. To be fair, like
it's why
like I look at literally, like I look, especially I'm an amateur, man. Like no one actually gives a fuck about your record at amateur. Like no one like cares. Like when you go pro, you're getting a new record, and even if you have a sick record at amateur and you go pro and you try to talk shit and stuff, people are gonna be like, yeah, you had this record, but at amateur, like you're like you was this good, but at amateur.
Look at Mokayev.
Yeah,
he done so well at the amateurs. Obviously, he's doing really well in the pros now.
Yeah. And people are still talking shit to him.
Yeah, people are like, yeah, but your amateur record looks a bit padded. Like, why did you waste so much time? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, everybody could be happy. Just be happy for fucking minutes.
Literally, man. But that's like, you know what? Like, the industry we're in, man, because it's very competitive and shit. And everyone, like you, realistically, you're not going to fight unless you're, like, mad competitive, innit? Because, like, otherwise you're just going to break in the fight, innit?
Yeah.
But
like, and also, if you lose at any other sport, most of the time the bottom line is we can fight about it, but if you fight about it anyway, what are you gonna do after?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like then you just gotta like shut the fuck up and squash it, innit?
Yeah, it is what it
is. literally, man.
But right, so I know you got a PT coming up in like 6 minutes, so we'll
we'll just like crack on them when I see him. I'll let you know. And then I'll
just let me know that.
It's all good,
so,
man.
Your training week, I know you're a GB top team. Talk me through your training week. I know you're eating now, so obviously you got your nutrition is on point. Nothing comes.
Yeah, 100. I just got. I don't know. Can I turn the camera on?
Turn the whole phone.
Oh, turn the whole phone. Hold on, wait. Do you want me to keep it side on?
I don't mind. Let's see what you're eating.
You've got some pasta and turkey mince and tomato sauce.
Nice.
180 grams of cooked pasta and 200 grams of turkey mince. So yeah,
perfect.
Solid, man. I enjoy cooking, so I have to like. I enjoy my food, innit? Like if you see me out of camp, man, I'm a fat cunt. Like you see me on Insta, a couple pictures, I look like a fat shit. Like I like my food, man. I can't be in camp and just eat shit food. Like it'll be healthy, but it has to taste good. Like I have to season it and that.
I always go through like a paleo diet when I'm in camp of where I have a little bit of rice, but no pastas, no breads or anything, because I really like fruit, veg, and meats. So that's basically all I'll eat. I'll eat loads. And people will always be like, oh, how are you eating so much? And I'm like, well, because I'm doing it the right way. I'm not eating like really calorie dense stuff. And I'm not bothered about like, oh, I need my chocolate bar for the day. I'm not bothered about that. I'd rather eat a whole avocado. Like, it's way better.
Do you know what's mad, yeah? Like, I notice it now because obviously, like, I'm in camp and shit and I have to be healthy and I can't eat sugar. Like, I love my sugar, but I can't. But, like, I notice that sugar's literally like a fucking drug, man.
Yeah,
Like, it's so
you feel way
addictive.
clearer in your head. If you're not on
Yeah,
it, you
like you
feel
can,
way better.
yeah, you feel so much clearer. Like you can think straight and shit. Like, and you don't crave it. It's
Yeah,
mad. Like I couldn't be like when I'm out of camp here and I have like one chocolate bar, I have a big chocolate bar and I treat myself. And then I'm like, oh fuck, I want another one. I'm like, no, I want another one and
yeah.
another one. And I'm like, fuck, you know.
I always just end
But
up feeling like sluggish and like
yeah, it makes you
I feel
feel
like do you know, like
slumped, innit?
turbo lag, like in a car. Like if a car's got like a turbo, there's a bit of a
Yeah.
gap before I can get going.
Yeah,
If
before it
I
kicks
just
in.
feel like a bit like oh
Yeah, literally. But it's like permanently with no turbo.
yeah yeah, and I'm like I've got no go, but there's some in here. It's
There's
my
just
fat ass that
there's
I'm
just
dragging
lag.
around.
There's just lag and no go.
So you're training week. So
Oh
so
yeah.
you're doing K1 at the moment. Are you still wrestling and doing your
Mhm.
jiu-jitsu everything like that? Or are we just cutting that out last couple of weeks?
Now, yeah, obviously, I was doing it a little bit in camp just to like help me get fit and shit and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah,
But now, I was chatting to Brad about it yesterday because he wanted me to come into wrestling, and I was like, that it
yeah,
doesn't make sense for me to come in because wrestling's very, very high impact, and I'm
yeah,
2 weeks out and I'm on low calories, and it's like
yeah. You
the
can put
last,
your
my last
finger and
fight,
twist it. Like it's
yeah, like I was meant to fight in March, and I had to pull out 2 weeks out because I tore my rotator cuff.
oh,
Do you know what I'm saying? Because I was like wrestling like
yeah,
3 times a day. Do you know
no,
what I'm saying? Like three
yeah,
sessions a day, I was just like wrestling hard, and I'm like, now I'm just there's no point. I went and done S&C, and I've done some sauna, bag work, shadow boxing. Today I'm gonna do some sparring. I've got PT coming at 1, and then I'm gonna do some drilling later with Josh. So we're gonna do some K1 drills and whatnot, and then after that, just chill.
yeah.
Tomorrow I'm fitness testing with Sonny. Don't know if you know him, Grip Point S&C on Insta. Like he was like he used to like test
Must
Paul
do.
Daly and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's crazy, bro. He's Sonny's.
So in that, what you doing like VO2 max work?
I don't even know. It is just fucking sim. How do you describe Sonny's fitness test, bro? Just fucking
Torture.
hell, innit? Yeah, he's the mad scientist. Yeah, he's right. He's the mad scientist. Sonny's the mad
Nice.
scientist because he's like he enjoys seeing us in this pain.
Yeah.
Like, like we're just there, yeah, like pushing like crazy. We're just like suffering, but he's like, yes, yes, yes. Like, but I can't lie. Do you know what it is? I feel for me personally, I like it because it pushes me to the limit, and I feel like how I feel like when I fight.
But
Do you know what
it's
I'm
maybe
saying?
not maybe the ethos of it isn't so much your like body's fitness as well. It's how fit your mind is, how
That's what
far
I
it
was
can
gonna
go.
say. It's more of a mental thing, man. Because like in that fitness test, man, you start the first minute and you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like you're fucked. And
Yeah.
then you're like, right, I've got like another 16, 17 minutes to get through. Do you know
Yeah.
what
And
I'm
just
saying?
keep going.
Like, yeah, you just have to. Like, there's no other. It's like in a fight, innit? You start
Yeah.
the fight high pace, you gotta fucking crack on and like finish
Yeah.
it like that. Otherwise, you're gonna fucking lose. You can't,
Yeah.
you can't come on one vibe and then like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You can't just fade.
Fatigue makes cowards of us all.
Oh, 100%. Oh, bro, even me, man, even me today, I was so tired. And then like towards the end of my rounds, I was like, but luckily, like, thank God I got a good sparring partner, so they just
Yeah.
fucking put it on me and they made me work, man. You know what I mean? I can't lie, that was fucking
It's good
tough.
to have a good team around you because also they need to like I don't enjoy going and sparring, especially like hard sparring in gyms that I don't know or with people I don't really
Mm,
know.
mm.
I'm not a fan of that of where like because to me that's a fight and a fight's very like it's a different thought in my brain because if I'm gonna go
Yeah,
to another
100.
gym and I'm
Yeah.
gonna hard spar people I want to crack you and like but that's why I like doing the hard sparring and like the hard rounds with my boys of where like they know if I'm fucked they're not gonna just smash me of where they're gonna put me in a situation where I have to work and just keep ticking over and working and working and working and not
You
just
need training partners you can trust like that, man.
yeah,
You
and
know
not
what it
just
is? You need
like
like,
try and head kick me. Like
yeah,
I don't need that in my life.
literally, like, but you know what? Like, I'll be real, like, sparring here at GB Top Team, man, it's a fucking shark tank, man. I
Yeah,
swear, if you ever come on a Tuesday or Thursday morning, yeah, for 10 a.m. sparring, like, you'll walk in the door and you will feel the tension in the air, innit?
yeah.
Like everyone's just wrapping hands, getting their equipment on,
Everyone's
getting
ready to
ready
go.
to like fuck. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's ready to
Yeah.
go, and it's like there's so many bodies that you're there fucking booking your rounds before the session even starts, just
Oh,
so you can
yeah.
get around with someone who you want to. You know what I mean? Like here, you have to be fit, man. I'll be real.
Oh,
Here,
yeah.
you have to be fit, but like, cause I've been here for like what 2 years now and whatnot. Like I trust certain training partners, and I say to them, I'm like, right, like I pick my rounds wisely.
Yeah.
So like I book my rounds with people I can trust for what I'm preparing for. That now I'm preparing for K1. So today, all my rounds were like deadly strikers. like deadly fucking strikers, man. And it was a long day in the office. I'm not gonna lie, but I love it. I fucking love this shit. And I'm doing like I'm still like today. I was sparring. I done 3 2-minute rounds boxing.
Yeah.
3 2-minute rounds kickboxing, which is anyway more than my fight because I'm fighting 3-2s.
Yeah.
And then I done 5-5s MMA after that. So my gas tank is good. Like I'm ready to fucking go with this guy. Like we can go for 3 rounds. If you watched my last fight, you know what pace I'm coming with, innit?
Yeah.
Like I'm going to put it on him from minute 1, man. We're fucking going K1 style. We're rocking it out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like no fucking around.
Perfect. I'm well excited for it. Yours is one of the fights that I'm really excited for. As soon as I saw like someone from GB Top Team was on it, and Tom messaged was like, "Yeah, I got this boy from the GB Top Team." I was like, "He's gonna come with smoke. Like he is coming. He is coming."
Bro, I do this shit full time.
Yeah.
I'm dedicating my life to this. Like I've willingly accepted being broke just to hone in my skills while I've got no kids and no like responsibilities and shit. So I can be the best I can be. And whoever the fuck I fight, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Everything is experience. Like there's no animosity between me and my opponents unless they want to create that vibe. But even if they want to create a vibe, I'm not going to entertain it.
Yeah.
I'm just here to compete.
Yeah.
I'm just here to compete. And if you're better than me, you're going to beat me on the night. If you're not, I'm going to fuck you up. It's as simple as that. I put my work in, you put your work in. Let's see who's better in it.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I was saying this earlier.
So ready to go.
I was saying this earlier. It's a very different situation with Gary I spoke to earlier. But as long as like I'm a big advocate of doing your best, of where I don't care what that is, just do your best. And I want that from like anyone who I've got like around me in the gym. I say this to my kids of where like just do your best. And that as long as you're doing your best, I don't care about the outcome. And I say that to myself as well. I'm like I couldn't hold myself, like I have to hold myself accountable and be like,
of course,
I have to do my best.
100%. Man. Like if you don't do your best, then you don't really know what you put in or not.
I feel like if you don't do your best, you're a liar to yourself.
Yeah, like you're just lying to yourself, man, and whatnot. And it's just like you're hiding from yourself. You're being a coward, really, man.
Yep.
You know?
Exactly.
Like I know how it is, man. There's some days when you go to the gym and you're training and shit, and then you're like you get taken down and you're like, oh fuck, like I just want a minute to chill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't want to do this. Fuck this. This is long, like, oh, fucking, like, I get taken out sometimes. I'm like, oh, fuck this MMA shit. I'm gonna just fight K1. And then I'm like, no, fuck that. Takedowns is nice because, like, I like slamming people on the head, innit?
No, it's just, honestly, MMA is just, it's something different. It's something absolutely different.
Different ball game, man. Different ball game.
100%. Oh, 100%.
But you know what, like, I'm ready for it, man. K1 or MMA. I'm here, like, to collect as much XP as I can. Like I want to become. I believe that I'm one of the best strikers in the country, but I'm still yet to prove it. And I believe this. I believe this genuinely.
Stage to do it. This is the exact stage to do it. And you come into this fight, you show out, and then we can get you matched up against someone else, maybe for a belt or something like that.
I fucking want a belt. I don't care. I want a K1 belt. I need a belt. I need a belt so fucking bad. I want a belt.
You've got me backing you for this either way. Because I feel like
when I smoke this guy, when I smoke Luke Jones, I'm gonna speak to Tommy about a flow fight with sponsorship and a title fight.
Don't worry, I'll speak to Tom for you. You need to jump them ropes, come say hello to me, and get on that microphone as well. Yeah,
so now I'll take that mic. Yeah, I'm telling you, I will take the mic.
Do it.
But who's gonna be the announcer? Are you gonna be the announcer?
I'm not announcing. I'm commentating, and then I'll do your interview afterwards.
Perfect. Whoever the announcer is, make sure you time to give me the mic because otherwise I'll fighting for it, you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
My last fight, I told Kenny to give me the mic after the fight and call some guy out. I called him out and everything. The announcer weren't trying to give me the mic. I was like, bruv, give me the fucking mic, man.
You want to sell something? Give me the fucking
Give me the mic, literally, man. Honestly, I'll jump on that mic after and I'll go call out Tom for that flow fight with sponsorship and the title fight.
I'll speak to him. Don't worry, I got you. I'll speak to him. Even if it comes out of my sponsorship.
Fuck it, let's go. I'm on it, man. I'm on it. You love it, man. Listen, when you watch me fight, you're gonna want to. Everyone's gonna want to sponsor me.
No, I can believe it. I can believe it. You've got the personality for it. You got the drive for it, and especially at your age, the fact you've got the ability to go full time and do it, just do it, man. Like it's a very unique experience, and you've got a good team around you who obviously support you and obviously want you to do well.
Dude, my PT said I'm just telling him to skip because he's just here fucking around. You got a skipping rope. Yeah, go get one. Do you want my one? I'll get one for you. This guy hasn't
Yo,
even
man,
got
I'll let
fucking
you
skip
go.
for rope.
I'll let you go.
Go on. All good. If you wanna like run it again or do something else, man, give me a shout, innit?
Yeah, definitely. I'm hopefully going to like, especially moving forwards with Flow Fightwear and like the Flow Fight Club stuff and all the media. I'm looking to travel down to some gyms. So if I can make some time and get down to GB Top Team, I'll give you a shout and then we can
Yeah,
hopefully
either
film some stuff.
you can come. Yeah, come down GB Top Team or come to my striking gym, GK1 striking.
Sweet.
Anywhere's good, man.
All right.
Yeah, just let me know and then I'll be there and we'll fucking get that working, man.
All right, man. Peace and love. Great speaking to you.
My man.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to
Likewise.
seeing you fight.
You have a good day.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Boss.